Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. In today's episode, it is 1:30 p.m. I'm back from vacation. Happy New Year. This is my last recording of 2022. Probably I might record something else later today, but let's be honest with ourselves, probably not. Oh god, I have no idea where I am in the challenge. Hold on, I gotta pull up YouTube. I should have checked. Hope you've been well. I have been okay. This episode's gonna be rough. I had to get up this morning at 5 a.m. to catch my flight. Played Imp Parade. Did I win? I guess we'll see when I see the win streak. My last run was Imp Parade. I know the Imperialist run lost. Did I win my last run? I did. Okay, so we gotta play Rally or Imperialist today. Anyway, yeah, I had to. It was a longer drive to the airport than usual, so I had to wake up earlier. And yeah, my flight was very early. I did not sleep very much, but I do have to record Monster Train anyway, so let's get to it. I'm ready. I'm ready. I finished writing. I revised my script, so I'm gonna start recording it probably tomorrow. Anyway. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get going. Today we are Ex Hellhorned Wurmkin. We have Plating Seal, Spell Shield, Diligent, Welder Helper, Echo Transfer, March of Shields. Well, I'm getting started here if you want to have a little conversation. Do you guys do New Year's resolutions? And if you do, what's yours? I don't do them. I don't believe in them. Hey, real quick, I actually have no idea if Bark of an Exile is good for my champion. I think it's good for Imperialist. I don't actually know her stats. It is good for Imperialist. It's okay for all of them. I'll take it. I'm down to take the marks. Yeah, we can play Imperialist today. Royalty gets up to 40 HP, so it's worth 20 HP on Royalty as well. And yeah, this is a great time for Forever Flame, an imp-based plan. Oh man. When I go on vacation, I don't do a lot of talking, because usually I just like I don't have anything to say to my family. I don't dislike them, I just don't have anything to say. So, it's always weird to come back now and have to start talking again and go, oh yeah, I do this. I speak a lot of words. His damage taken? Oh, his damage taken went up because that unit died, of course. That makes sense. I am gonna greed the collector here, so I gotta shake the rust off. I barely remember how to play this game. I'm playing Queen top 4 so that I can build up the Imperialist up front and get the armor and all of that. And then we're going to hopefully not get crushed here. It's not a great setup here, to be honest with you, but we'll do what we can. I shouldn't have played both Queen Zimplings down there. I'm also going to keep the Queen Zimplings because they're better to play in Relentless. Buddy, I don't like this very much. I wish I had drawn a... Well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered, would it? Holy moly, he has 2 damage shield. I don't want to see that. Okay, so I'm gonna take 14 here. I'll be fine. I think if I had played 1 less Queen Zimpling on that floor, I would have taken less damage. But that's okay. I'll be okay. I think I would have taken 7 instead of 14, which is nothing to write home about, honestly. Alright, good fight. Very acceptable. And we get a unit draft for it. A purple Welder Helper is good. I will take that. Hostingkin is fine. Purple Horned Warrior. Yeah, that's basically what I want. And let's see what the Hellhorned banner has for us today. A multi-strike plus 25. Monster Train, you shouldn't have an Alpha Fiend. I think this is a great run for Alpha Fiend. Honestly, unironically, I think this is an excellent time to play Alpha Fiend. I am, after all, his strongest soldier. I'm gonna put him on as my Horned Warrior infusion. And I will play a Welder Helper infusion onto hopefully a Fledgling Info. We will see. Oh my god, Gurg's Goad. Holy cow. That's so good. We already have damage scaling. This run should be in the bag, basically. I don't need a unit draft, so it's not worth taking. This one should be, like, done. Wild how good this is. There's no incentive against playing Queen's Impling first. It is good to do. Dodging Ember Drain is solid. Sometimes I feel like there's a reason not to do that, but today there is a reason, or there is not. Right, like for morsels, for example, it's not always right to play your morsel first because you might overflow your floor. Right, you might end up with too many morsels, and then you can't play with morsel made, right? That's then. Oh man, I am out of it. Oh boy. All right, let me try that one again. Now that I have fully formed the thought. If you have morsel made and you play a morsel first, you might not be able to play another morsel. How would that ever happen, though? It wouldn't. Now that I'm thinking about it, that wouldn't be a problem. When would I not want? Oh, I wouldn't want to play the imp first when it's Rage in. That's what I'm thinking about. Okay. Oh boy. It's okay. I'll be back to normal tomorrow. Honestly, these episodes I've been recording haven't been great either, so, you know, we take Ritual here. Although Hornbreak isn't terrible. Invent isn't bad. I'm going to take Ritual, though. And then we will go skip here. This is an interesting run because I have all of the damage scaling from my cards, so I can actually just go all in on defense from the imps. Normally you don't get to do that, but here I think I need to. Whimsical isn't good here. Crazy as it may be. Well, Impsicle brings us around to a different world where I don't necessarily want to play Shardtail Queen, but she's actually really good as my frontliner. So I'm gonna skip these, and I'm gonna do the Imp Infusion. All of this does kind of hinge on hitting an Endless Welder Helper, but, you know. If I don't, we can figure it out. I shouldn't take that happening for granted, though. And I didn't do the Alpha Fiend infusion because then I can't play Alpha Fiend and Queen together. Or Horned Warrior and Queen together, but yeah. I'll take the Ritual plus Go Transfer combo card. And we'll hit Daedalus. This, I feel like I have everything. As soon as I see Endless, this run is over. So we approach the next part of this run, which is figuring out what I'll do if I miss on Endless. What I will probably do first is complain, as I do like to. And then following that, I mean, I'm just going to have to play a lot of the Imp. That's all there is to it. Queen has a good starting health pool. It's the same if I play March of Shields, but I get less damage on the boss. I guess I could have played Nexus Spike there too. Another good point about not infusing Alpha Fiend is he isn't worthless right now. He does things. He does a little damage here and there. He does a little something to him. The damage gets wiped out immediately, but he does things. He's here. He's Alpha Fiending. That guy didn't walk, did he? No, okay. For a second I thought that 5-1 walked and I didn't notice it. And then I was going to say, damn, I really am out of it. But no, we're good. Sadly, I don't have great Echo Transfer plays here. It's going to be my biggest pain point. Well, my biggest pain point is if I miss Endless, but otherwise, I mean, we are pretty well off. Queen's Implings are good to keep around if I do miss Endless, because it gives me another way to pop enemies in the back line. Because currently, my game plan is going to be to tank the enemies. Like, the whole Divinity wave, I'm just gonna tank it. We're gonna be fine. Hopefully. We'll see, I suppose. I might take a lot of health off of Daedalus. 8 Reap really does it to him, huh? How about it? Alright, Daedalus, get the hell away from me. Get out of here. One Horn's Tome is a no, as much as I would like to play it. Fog Deep Cocoon. Huh. Does that give +1 space and trample? Huh. Yeah, I'm actually pretty sure that that's better than than Alpha Fiend is. Because trample is really good. Shocking, I know. But like, trample's really, really good, and it gives base stats. It's the same size increase, but Instead of getting 5 per strike, I'm getting trample. I already have enough damage scaling, and I think that trample actually represents more damage on the waves anyway, if you think about it, because trample gives me the carry through damage, right? So you like doing 90 to an enemy. So like, say with Alpha Fiend, I've hit 5 times already, or 8 times already, and I'm up. Oh man, I'm up 40 attack though. You know what? I've changed my mind. I've talked myself out of it. I actually think that Alpha Fiend is better still because I hit so many times, and then we have to take space here. Good thing I talked that through. My first impression, I mean, I might still be wrong, but that's just what I think, based on my thoughts. My first thought was that, like, if you're up 40 attack after 2 rounds of hitting, and it gets wasted on an enemy anyway because you overkill by so much, it would be better to just have the trample. But hey, you know what? I changed my mind. Alpha Fiend just gives so much because I have 4 hits. Multi-striking Archdemon, Horned Warrior. Now we're gonna spend the rest of this run. Every chance I get, I'm gonna go to a steel shop until I see Endless, but that might be wrong. I'll talk about it when it's pertinent, which is 2 rings from now. We can figure it out. I am 80 pack shards, but I'm pretty strong. Pretty strong for 80 pack shards. If doable here, we're gonna play bottom floor. Pardon me. Might have to pause and go like cough for a minute. I don't know. I'm not struggling, but you know, I can feel it. It's like I haven't really done any talking. I mean, I've done a little bit of talking. Right? It's not like I'm completely silent while I'm on vacation. That would be kind of weird. But I haven't spoken very much, so speaking again, I can feel. I'm not like hoarse per se, but I might need to take a break during this recording. That's all, which is fine. It'll be fine. Man, ritual battle. You're gonna do better one of these days. You're gonna land. I'm not really thinking about going for a ritual battle with a value stone here because I just don't really need it. 9 times 2. Ah, look at this. I have no imp, and so I lose. No imp means that I don't win this because I can't kill the 9/2s. Horned Warrior just got steamrolled. Come on, Horned Warrior, do better. What's my plan here? 14 times 2? I mean, I guess it's... I'm getting crushed here. Am I dead? I'm dead. What the hell? What a terrible draw. Well, let's try this one again. I don't know what to tell you about that. That was just a shame. I mean... I played bottom floor, but I guess I played bottom floor into Quill Marksman, which ended up being bad. Here is a case where I'm taking the Ember Drain for sure. And it's because of how Reap works, because Reap doesn't trigger until the end of combat. If Reap triggered earlier, I also could have just killed the 9/2s, but I guess it makes sense that right now, until I have Endless, it's better to not try to tank as much, and try to just minimize damage taken as much as I can. Lesson learned, but will I recognize this in the future? Probably not. I don't know, man. It's hard. There's so much to understand here. Like, oh yeah, I guess I can't play bottom floor. I gotta play top floor, because on top floor, I have to have the time to let Reap kill the 9/2, because I'm taking too much damage because I don't have Endless. Like, yeah, sure. But that's a really high level thought, and I'm not sure I'm ever gonna have that. I'd have to take a little more time to consider. I can't make a sweeping generalization like this. So probably should have guaranteed my 9/2 kills. Push you to the back to be safe. 19 times 2 is not much better, mind you, but it's good enough here. I only need to go like 1 round. Yeah, I need to go 2 rounds. Yeah, as it turns out, because the real thing is I get to kill the 15 times 2 at the bottom. Inferno is good, and Inferno's just good. It's just very good. I don't think I want Soul Crushing Guilt because I don't think I have the extracts to support it. Inferno's just good. I can hinge around that, you know, we can play around it. I'm down to look for holdover even. It's a very good hit. Yeah, look at that. We go holdover here. I can probably keep an eye. I don't really want value stone though, because I'm gonna go over on pack shards if I do that. So I'll just play it at 2 cost. That's fine. It makes my ritual worse, but I think it's fine. I'm gonna take this money and make some removals. Oh hey, energy. Abandoned state is great here. That's very fortunate. I like that, I like that. Now I'm gonna purge the stewards. I'm gonna leave the shards in, because a lot of times I remove them and then I need the extra energy, and then I open the YouTube comments and they're all like, oh, of course you shouldn't have removed the vengeful shards. Fool. And then I go, yeah, you're right. I was wrong. And then, you know, there's other things to remove here. I will take the trial. I'm just gonna not miss my Inferno. 25 cards is quite a few though, for a run like this. Inferno does have a downside up until the Divinity, which is that it stops my Horned Warrior from attacking anything. But, you know, I don't know if I care. Misplay. I should have wiped that floor out there. Fine, here's Inferno. This wave doesn't really matter, except it's doing 44 apparently. So, it matters a little bit. But I'm gonna start hitting Inferno on this guy. And basically, hell man, 44. That's quite a bit. I mean, now I'm taking damage because I'm being lazy because I have holdover Inferno and we're not at the end of the run. So holdover Inferno is going to completely decimate these waves for me. And like half health the bosses and shit. Yeah, 15, 17, whatever. 52 times 4 isn't really all that much though, to be fair. And this is a sweep boss. So my Horned Warrior's not, I mean he just has to move to the front now. So he doesn't get anything for being in the back. 200 damage, I win, right? I don't win, what the hell, Monster Train? Cut this shit out. Stop trying to do me dirty, Monster Train. Just give me Endless already. Okay, Decoy is good. Impish Scholar, do I even have a Consume in this run? I do, there's 2. Nexus Spike and Hostingkin. Not good enough. I don't feel like I need any of this stuff, although we could have had Melee Weakness Trample, which is good. Okay, so this is the part where I said I have to do a little thinking, because there is a duplicate here, and the duplicate would let me get another Welder Helper. I don't think it's right, because I end up going over on pack shards, and yeah, we can pick up removal instead. Let's see if there's an Endless before I make any other choices. There is not. I'm starting to get a little nervous here, Monster Train. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a plus 25 for the Welder Helper that's gonna get Endless. Since he gets sacrificed anyway, he can go in front because... No, he can't go in front. Never mind. Because he's Welder Helper, Welder Helper. Never mind. I mean, he can go in front. I'm just losing 20 armor. It's not great, is it? Well, I don't think I'm gonna get rid of Fracture. So I'm gonna get rid of Queen's Impling. Cut 2 of them out. Might just get rid of the Ritual, though I've needed it. Plus 10 Piercing is pretty worthless. Oh, there's a value stone here. Too bad. It would have been nice, but there's no guarantee that I see that. And then I have to go over on pack shards, so I don't think it's worth it. What the draw is like today. Okay, so I'm definitely going... Just gonna throw this out, I don't want to draw that card again. I'm definitely going draw here so I can draw better moving forward. You're getting sacked anyway. One play of Nexus Spike and I'm usually going to be fine. I also will probably... Like, I'll just look here and I'll say, yeah, I don't really want to play Inferno, because playing Inferno is going to set me behind on Horned Warrior scaling, and it matters now. It didn't matter before, it matters now. So instead what I will do is I will amp up this Clipped Reflector, give this guy a bunch of free armor because I want him to live. And then this wave doesn't matter because Fell's gonna walk up with it almost assuredly. It was better to play March on the front. Oh well. I should just read Fell, honestly. There's no reason to put it on anything else, it's all gonna die anyway. Fell's here, I'm getting full value. I think now I have enough damage output, I'm just gonna go ahead and... If my damage output's high enough, I'm just gonna focus on saving armor. It's like a balance I'm trying to hit, but does it really matter? I mean, probably a little bit. Imagine we hit, what is it called? Is it Ember? It's not Ember Stasis. What's that effect? What's that card called? The Relic. The event. The one that gives me... I want the relic that gives me my blight to do damage. Imagine we hit that in this run. I do not remember what it's called. I think it might be called Ember Stasis, but... Like, I don't know, but that's what comes to mind for me here. Ember Stasis. I guess I could look. Echoes of the Past has a similar problem to every other card that clears my echoes and extracts, which is I just don't have it. I don't have the echo generation for this right now. So I'm gonna skip. As much as it may feel wrong, Echoes of the Past is always very good, but with how many embers I'm generating, echo transfer is just gonna be better. There surely is an endless in here. Monster Train. That's 3 now, Monster Train. We're getting into the realm of unlucky. I don't like this. Plus 10 but no healing. I don't have healing. So 25 is more overall survivability, but it's all on one character. 10 lets me use imps to tank sometimes, but not really. I'm gonna go plus 25. I get more overall HP by doing this. Because I'm getting 25 instead of 20 effectively to my floor. And I will take the money and go. I don't know if I can win without Endless at this point. Because I've put everything into Seeing Endless. This is the pitfall here. I'm gonna skip that Heaven Seal. This is the pitfall. I've put everything into Seeing Endless. So now if I miss Endless, I mean I have no out. And this is like, in hindsight, when I miss Endless on this run, it's gonna be easy to look at it and go, oh well, you should have just played around, I don't know, March of Shields maybe. But if I go 4 Steel, the way that I play this game, and I've reiterated this maybe infinity times at this point, if I go 4 Steel Shops looking for one specific upgrade and I don't see it, I don't feel like I am gonna kick myself and be like, oh man, I should have just played differently. I'm just gonna say, damn dude, that fucking sucks, and I'm gonna move on with my day. Because it's not worth... I don't know. Monster Train is a game that has RNG to it like that. And you can play around it as much as you want. But for me today, right now, I don't really want to. It's a lot of thinking to try and piece this one together. And there's no guarantee that I would hit anyway. I'm going for what I feel like is the most likely winning play, which is hitting the Endless, because if I don't hit the Endless, what am I gonna do? I don't know, I guess I'm gonna try to play March of Shields. I might win without Endless, by the way. But I'm gonna look for it. I guess I'm gonna play March of Shields again. I'll take another copy of it as I start to come to terms with the fact that I might not have it. Also, I should have taken Eternal Kidstone there. That was a misplay. Alright, Monster Train. Alright, Monster Train. Alright, Monster Train. I get it. I get it. I get it. I go on vacation for 5 days, I don't play this game, the game says, hey, here's your multi-strike plus 25, have a good time. Fuck you, Monster Train. Back in the day, when I was talking about this champion when she came out with Cranberry, Cranberry hated, and still I think does hate, Shardtail Queen. And I was like, man, I don't know, I really like her. She's a lot of fun. I feel like I do really well with her. And the difference between he and I at that time was that he missed Endless like 5 runs in a row with her, and I was hitting Endless nonstop. Man, I have nothing to do here, by the way. Holy. But yeah, I was hitting Endless, he was missing Endless, and now here I am, missing Endless. What can you do? Well, unfortunately, what this actually means for me is that Shardtail Queen is now going to be made obsolete by Inferno. Because what Shardtail Queen is supposed to do is, and this is an interesting thing too, Imperialist is supposed to be like this cool frontline, right? You play Endless Welder Helper, she frontlines, she gets all this armor, and she kills the backline. You know what I'm gonna do in this run instead? Well, I'm just gonna because I can't play Shardtail Queen in front now because I don't have Endless. So I have to play the Horn Warrior in front. And Shardtail Queen is just not as good as Inferno because I don't need to kill the imps, it doesn't really matter anymore. So here I am. I mean, I guess I could also have trouble with Diligent Seraph because I have bad Consume fodder. But yeah, you get the point. 128? Oh, because it doubles, that's right, I knew this. Mark of an Exile has a good interaction with Hammered Chestplates. The +5 goes before the Mark of an Exile effect. He's stealth. I'm gonna drop one of these Infernos because I want to let some enemies go up because of the stealth. I need to let them go up so that Horned Warrior can get some swings off. This spike goes here. We still want to use Inferno to just clip the waves back a little bit. She killed everything with action. Yeah, indeed. Their ritual. As long as I don't let curses go through, I'm fine here. My guy here is not having a great time of it, is he? He's having a lot of trouble. You know what I should do? I should play March of Shields on him so he goes first. I have another March of Shields, so he can just he can just go first here, and then I will March of Shields Queen back to the front before Relentless hits. I was hoping to draw March of Shields a little later, but that's okay. He gets a little 20 armor in there. March the Queen on up. Yeah, that round doesn't matter because he just hits the boss. I did end up needing the Alpha Fiend infusion, I feel. It does feel pretty important to this run. Goodbye, Inferno. I do want to Inferno that bottom floor. I might actually not have this, also, now that I'm looking at it. I don't have any armor. I'm actually lost here, yeah. This doesn't win. This isn't even close. I get crushed. Right, let me try this again. I don't know, I think I tried to be cute with it, and I dropped Inferno. And the actual answer to this is just play 2 Infernos per turn. Until I can't anymore. I think I tried to be too cutesy with it. And I tried to be too smart. Just throw Inferno out. I took way too much damage by not Infernoing. Real silly when you think about it. Also gonna go ahead and take the 1 damage here for Vengeful Shard now that I know I'm in trouble. Yeah, so we'll just throw Fractures at Seraph for extra damage. And I'm happy to drop Vengeful Shards here and there. I'll take the damage. I think I need to think less about Alpha Fiend and more about the big ticket here. Which is not getting hit. As much as I can anyway. Yeah, here's where I fell behind last time. And I will do so again. I think it's best to not take the curse. Because that Impling will kill that 4-3. The Wilt Wings is dead, I don't have to deal with it. Both Infernos, I think... Wow, wait, I don't do any damage here. That's interesting. Maybe I should have played a Ritual and consumed it. Oh well, I just take that, I think, because I could play... No, I have to play both Infernos here. I just tank it. It's fine, it does a little bit. I mean, it's not great, mind you. It's not great to take that damage, but I don't know if I have much of a better option there. Helper is worth marching with. And then let's go clear this wave. I need to play Inferno and Seraph's wave as well. I mean, this just looks much better, but I had to trade some Pyre HP for it, which isn't ideal. It's the downside of not letting Alpha scale. I also missed an Inferno play, to be fair. Like, it is entirely on me. Play Vengeful Shard, I don't think I need another one. Poorly, this is fine, right? Well, it was a little close, but it's good enough. And then, of course, if you beat Seraph with a run like this, you win on the Divinity for sure, because the Divinity, A, doesn't fill my deck with 3 more curses, and B, is always there for Horned Warrior to hit. So the game plan here is pretty simple. I hate to say it, but Shardtail Queen is not worth playing anymore. She goes bottom 4, if she does something cool, if she doesn't, whatever. I just put stuff on the top 4 now, because Horned Warrior needs to be left alone and given all of the armor. That's what he's gonna do on the top 4. Now, I would have really liked to have hit an Inferno for this wave. Alas. Every time I play Hosting Kin on these guys, it's bad. So, this is a shame. I was hoping to not have both Infernos at the bottom of the deck. It is why I took 2, but it is what it is. Nothing you can do about it. You can throw a Queen's Impling in front to mitigate some damage. I'm just gonna start hitting Infernos, I guess. I'm not gonna play any damage scaling because I want to minimize damage taken on the Horned Warrior, of course, because I have a finite amount of health for him. He should be fine as long as I'm playing 2 Infernos per turn now. He shouldn't have much trouble keeping up with the damage requirements. I mean, he's gonna start killing the Divinity, I should say. But like, priority 1 is play March of Shields on turns where I draw it. Priority 2 is play both Infernos. Priority 3 is play anything else. This Imp is hanging in there. Oh, I should have marched that Imp to the front. He would have tanked a bunch of damage for me, I bet. I want to just take no damage if I can. I want to minimize my threat to Horned Warrior here where I can do so. Unfortunately, he's going to have to take this hit from the Dark Wings. I have a March of Shields coming up. I don't know if I win this. I think I might just be a little short on damage or on armor here. To kill that. I guess I can just keep throwing Infernos at it until it's okay. Is it ever okay? I don't know. 1 round remaining. What are we doing here? He's at 15 going into Relentless. I think it's fine if I draw March of Shields, I should win. I have to kill that wave off, of course. I think if I draw March of Shields, I win this. Yeah, he only needs to hit 1 round. No March of Shields? Game fucking sucks, dude. Are you kidding me? What the hell, Monster Train? He dies exactly. He dies exactly. What is this? Curious. Shut the fuck up, loser. Alright. I mean, No, I mean, I don't really feel like I should replay this one because I don't have a different way to play this. I played it exactly how I feel I should. Alright. Well, what am I gonna do? What would I do differently to win this fight? I mean, honestly, the only thing I missed here is I could have played March of Shields on the Ugh. I'm not gonna replay it because, like, I don't know. It doesn't feel right. I should have played March of Shields on the Imp, but if I replay it, I'm not gonna end up in the same place. I'm gonna end up in, like, oh, well, I just drew differently and it worked this time. And that doesn't feel good. This run is bullshit, by the way. 100% this run is bullshit. Don't get me wrong. I said I might still win, I just have to change the plan. This run is fucking stupid. There's no way I went to 4 steel shops on my Imperialist Queen run and saw no endlesses. Fuck you, Monster Train. Fuck. Ugh, God. How disgusting. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.